Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome. Well, as you can see, guys, I wanted to do something different. I wanted to come from behind the camera so that you and connect with you guys better. I want to thank all my supporters out there. You guys been rocking with me from day one, watching my videos as I drop them, even without seeing my face and just watching hearing my stories that I've been covering. And I just want to tell you that I appreciate all of you. I appreciate your loyalty to me. Appreciate all your support to me. And so I wanted to try something different. I wanted to come from behind the camera so that I can connect with you. And hopefully, you'll be seeing more of me from behind the camera. But with that being said, let's get into this story. And I want to tell you that this story is very triggering. So please watch at your own discretion. This piece of shit that you see here on your screen is 57-year-old James Weems from Randalltowns in Baltimore City. He's being accused of the most heinous crime that any man or anyone could ever be accused of, for that matter, and it's touching children. His wife, Satire Weems, owns a daycare. She owns this daycare here called Little Kids Kastle, and after 4 years, she hired her husband, Mr. James Weems, to work at her daycare. And 2 years in, he started working, driving the transportation van. And there is where he is allegedly found to have been inappropriate with more than 3 children.
Working to interview more than 90 children who attended that daycare right in Owings Mills.
The owner's husband faces charges he molested at least 3 children. His wife shot him during a confrontation about the abuse.
And WJZ investigator Mike Helgren stays on this story for us tonight live at the district courthouse in Towson. That's where a judge denied bail for the suspect just hours ago. Mike.
Rick, Denise, warning, this is a sensitive case, and some of what you're about to hear is disturbing. The prosecutor called James Weems manipulative and a threat to children. Now, he appeared remotely and shook his head repeatedly as the charges were read. Your reaction to seeing him through the closed-circuit feed today?
Okay, well, if you see a lifelong friend of yours in trauma, then you know what you would feel. That's what I feel.
Donald Jones cannot believe the child molestation accusations against his fellow Marine and longtime friend James Weems, a retired Baltimore police officer. He recently vacationed with James and his wife Shantari, who shot her husband after the allegations came to light last month.
I've been with these folks recently, and I've heard none of this. None of this. And I'm floored. And just in total shock.
Prosecutors detailed one of the most sweeping child abuse investigations in Baltimore County in decades. Investigators will be interviewing 93 children who interacted with James Weems at his wife's daycare, Little Kids Kastle in Owings Mills.
All I can tell you specifically is that there is an ongoing investigation.
Court records WJZ obtained show the first allegation made on July 3rd. Parents found their child watching pornography on a tablet. The child accused James Weems of showing her where to find it and of sexually abusing her here in the daycare's secure playground.
Man, that disgusting piece of shit. Like, could you imagine as a parent, your child coming home telling you something like that, or you walking into a facility and seeing one of the staff watching a tablet with your child, something like that on a tablet? Could you? I couldn't even imagine. I couldn't imagine.
James drove the daycare van and made the victim sit in the front seat, according to charging documents, and warned her never to tell. A second victim came forward on July 21st and alleges being inappropriately touched and told he would get in trouble if he told anyone. A third victim, who also sat in the
said he would get in trouble if he told anyone. So that means he was touching the little boys and the little girls. Oh my gosh.
Front of the van alleges Weems touched her and exposed himself. An attorney for Weems' wife says when one of the parents revealed the abuse, she confronted her husband in a Washington, D.C. hotel. The argument turned heated, and she claims she shot him in self-defense. James Weems used a walker.
See, and it's that part right there. If I was that wife, no, it ain't no self-defense. I snap. She snapped on his ass, I can understand that. I can understand why she would snap and it would get heated. He's lucky he was able to walk up out of there.
To steady himself during his court appearance, still injured from the shooting.
Being accused of victimizing children, which is something that we do not do.
And the public defender tried to get James Weems released, but the judge did not buy it. Now, James Weems had worked at that daycare for 4 years. He drove the van for 2 of those years.
Man, I'm glad the judge didn't give him any bail. He needs to stay in jail. He needs to stay right where the hell his ass belongs. And I was wondering if him and his wife had kids. I'm not sure. They didn't say anything about them having children. I If I was the wife, I would hope that they don't have kids because I wouldn't want any ties to his ass after this all was said and done. Because that's disgusting what he did. He's a disgusting piece of shit. He ruined his wife, let alone those children. Those poor kids. That's sad. This is disgusting. But I'm gonna keep my eye out on this story and come back and bring you guys any updates, if any, as they, come forward. But with that being said, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. And guys, follow me, hit that notification bell if you already haven't, and follow me on all my platforms: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok.